Hello everyone, this is a follow-up to the previous video about alien contact, and I've been, since that point, been getting some interesting messages, and I'd like to share them. And this information comes from a variety of forms. You know, I am thinking about something, so universe might give me information through other videos, or I might smoke something and I get some information because the plants are speaking. My cat might tell me something. You'll get the reference to that more in a moment. That's Velvet. So basically, it's almost like there's these two pulling forces, and I'm not saying there's one right way, but I definitely feel a personal truth strongly. So, you know, for a long time now, there's been these amazing feats that humanity has accomplished. For example, the pyramids in Giza. And, you know, some people are claiming that was created by aliens. And presently on the planet, other people are legitimately having alien interactions right now. It's definitely happening. But what the universe wants in this moment, because we clearly can't handle that based on my previous contact video. That is not, that's too much. But what's really relevant in this moment is to remember that we are, on a soul level, there is one truth, okay? There is something more going on, and that truth is equal regardless of what planet somebody is incarnating on at present. But we don't really need to think about other planets, okay? Because so much crazy shit is trying to happen on Earth right now. So you as an energy, one, you are the same as an alien consciousness, right? You are on Earth now, and that's what we need to focus on. But we have the same magic capacity, technological capacity, ultimately. Obviously right now it's not being used very well. But in a longer term growth period, right? We're at the part of the technology where we're gonna kill ourselves and everybody else on the planet. That's real bad. But important but, I guess what I'm trying to express is that we are alien consciousness, right? We are in human form, and we are most definitely human, but we have equal potential. So hopefully that's slightly hopeful. At present, telepathy is being very seriously investigated, and I know the people investigating it, and Earth gotta get ready because some information's gonna be coming out very soon, which is really good because it's part of evolution. And telepathy, it's just a beautiful, God, I mean, you know what's really great about telepathy, honestly? It's not even just what you would imagine of we are all telepathic, right? Most of us are just very shut off from it, but I promise you, you are telepathic. But what's beautiful about this is that everything I was just saying about aliens, how we are all innately one consciousness and equal consciousness and equal soul, so don't worry about it so much. You know who else is? Everything. absolutely everything. That means my cat is telepathic. That means a tree is telepathic. If you don't believe me, try to wave to one and see what happens. And I know that that can be a lot to process, because there are different levels of consciousness within each entity. So you are not necessarily vibrating within that place of consciousness where you like know the tree is waving at you, but the tree knows regardless. Yeah, I don't know how much I should share here. Also, my phone is really out of storage space. But I guess I will share one more thing. Okay, I will invite you, to anyone who wishes to, which is probably no one watches these, so it's fine. But for my own sake, this is my personal language that has been being cultivated by this point for like over a decade with the universe and I. And it is there's representations for different layers of consciousness, and it's represented through animal totems and forms. The forms and totems can come literally anytime. Like it can come on a mug, it can come sorry, I keep saying that word. It can arrive through like a movie. Like I'll share an example in a moment. And it's just kind of a fun way to get messages. And for you, I'm going to share it, but that animal, maybe it's different animals. Like if you live in a different part of the world and you don't normally interact with these animals, or honestly, you don't even need to interact with them. They'll just pop up. So, the layers of consciousness are layer 1, just normal consciousness, normal connection, normal, not bad in any way. Just like, let's just say like behind, like you haven't peeked through the veil, but you can still be living your life, and yeah, that part of your consciousness. Your consciousness is freaking vast. So just let's say normal operating consciousness. That is represented to me by dogs. So you might see somebody, like if you know, a metaphor could be like somebody's like walking a dog on their leash, and that's like you, I'm not even gonna get into that, but just stick with like dogs, loyal, like dogs are normal operating consciousness. Okay, then there's a level in between, but I'm gonna skip it for a moment because it's gonna confuse people. Then there's your higher self consciousness, which is represented by cats. Cats are, I mean, honestly, even within their own physical form as an actual cat, they are like highly psychic and like constantly seeing spirits and shit. But they're also just very sensitive and sweet and emotional and lovely. I love them a lot. But in terms of, and you know, you might even, it's funny because I've been having this awareness for years about this language, and then very recently there's this YouTuber, her name's Lori, and she's actually an animal telepath, and she's been talking to cats, and they are, it's just hilarious the way the universe works, because they're just like straight up like, yeah, we're light workers, we're like highly evolved entities, and they're like sharing with her like secrets of the universe, literally. So that is also, and I don't agree with every single thing, but that's separate, but that is also a part of you. Like that consciousness, there's a part of you that is telepathic, there's a part of you that does know what's going on, there's a part of you that is highly aware. Okay? So the in-between place between dog and cat, which is very important and relates to the alien energy coming in, and that's not even the right term, but you know, this like more spiritual energy coming in, is Fox. So Fox, and for years Fox has a bunch of things attached to it. But they're the most. Oh my god, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, they're like the most feline-like canine. So they're able to be kind of sneaky. You know, they're able to not, because trust me, if you're just in pure cat mode, you're gonna freak people out. Um, but if you're able to be in this middle place, and especially, you know, if you happen to see any art with like a fox wearing sunglasses, for example, because you know that's like kind of like putting on your identity, your cruel identity. It won't freak people out, and it can assist with evolution because you're feeling the things, but you're weaving it in slyly. Okay, important stuff. And you can do that in any form you want: friendship, career, just your vibration on the planet, your journey. It's all adding to the fox energy, especially though in meaningful, in actually embodied ways. And then the very last one, and then this one was like kind of blew my mind this weekend because I saw Toy Story 5, which was just phenomenal in general. Like, I was blown away. But there's a scene in that movie which was like, oh my god, and I was really high as well. So that, and this is this constant language I have with the universe. And there's a scene where I can't remember their name, but the horse, I'm so sorry, I can't remember their name, but the stuffed animal horse and Jessie literally ride an actual like giant big horse. And then she even takes off her hat, okay, while she's riding the horse. And gosh, it was like, so horse I don't even fully understand yet. I know that there's like horse on earth energy, and then there's like unicorn energy, which is like even more of like the spiritual enlightened version of horse. But horse is like our god self. It's the part of, and I know that might sound egoic, but it's kind of not if you think that like every single person has that connection and has a birthright to that connection. And it's a very you know what, I'm not even going to try to explain it. Have fun with these metaphors if you feel like it. See what comes to you. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.